Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what did I secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Aries out there. So let's get after it. Alright, here we go. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Aries out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Aries out there? Here you go. Show me the cards I need to see. Here we go. So, right from the gate here, so we got the four wands here. So this individual is looking to establish. I do feel like you're already with this individual, okay? And it looks to me as if it looks and it feels as if this person wants to establish some sort of foundation here. They want to make the foundation between you two stronger here. A long-term committed relationship is what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing here. Also, we got the star card here too. So this person, like I said, you guys are already together. And this person here is looking for a renewal, a replenishing of the relationship. So in other words, things, they're looking to take this relationship to the next phase. In other words, and they're looking to build a platform, a foundation here. Now, I also see here the reason why the star card representing hope, replenishment, renewal is here. Most likely is because of the Five of Wands, which means there has been some arguments, some disputes, some conflicts, things of that nature. And this person is looking to kind of move past that and kind of like a renewal, restart, if you will. Now you've known this person for a little bit here with the Six of Cups. So, you guys pretty much grew up together somewhat. You know each other when you were younger as well. So I feel like there's also a friendship here too. There's a deep friendship that grew into a love, and now you guys are beginning to have a little bit of conflict here. But at the end of the day, you both want to be happy. Sun card representing material wealth, abundance, good health, that sort of thing. So you both kind of want the best for each other. This person, they want you to know that they're going to be with you all the way, no matter what happens. Now, again, we have the King of Swords here representing a situation in which this person has decided to make the hard decision, make the wise decision, and which is to kind of go forward, to go deeper. Most people will kind of say, hey, listen, because I feel like you guys have kind of been on and off for a while. But they've made the hard choice, which is what they think is the wise decision, to really anchor themselves into this relationship moving forward. And that's also seen here with the King of Pentacles, representing something very grounded, very down to earth, a very grounded energy. Also, this individual could be an earth sign or have earth sign qualities, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy here. Really grounded. Now, doesn't necessarily mean it is an earth sign individual. Could also mean this person has like earth sign, very grounded qualities about them as well. You're also looking to have your burdens removed from the situation as well. So they secretly want to tell you that they're in this with you all the way, and they're willing to go the distance with you. All right, so with that being said, let's see what are the potential blockages to this situation. What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are all the potential blockages to this situation? What are all the potential blockages to this situation? One more shuffle. There you go. Cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. So, the potential blockages. Making the hard decisions. Making the wise choices. being wise enough to make the hard choices, to know when it's time to make the hard choices. So what this is telling me now here is there's a lot of revamping, a lot of rethinking that needs to be done here. In other words, a lot of things, the block is the fact that there needs to be a realization that, hey, listen, something needs to change if we're going to move forward. And that's what that's part of the blockage here that you guys are dealing with here, is the wisdom to know it's time to take some really hard looks at our relationship and see that if we're going to grow, we need to take it in a different direction. And the good news is that's beginning to happen. The bad news is that it's taking so long. All right. Also, leap of faith. You gotta be willing to take that leap of faith and leap into the unknown. And that's probably caused a little bit of the arguments and disputes, is because a lot of times people just kind of want to stay in the box that they're used to. I was also kind of getting a sense of, there was this sense of just kind of wanting to stay in the same neighborhood, the same area, the same friends, just kind of playing it safe. In other words, that was what the mindset that I was feeling there, and it seems as though Spirit's kind of pushing you out there to kind of diversify you guys' experience together here. I do feel as though we have the Three of Swords here, which is the involvement of a third party. That there actually wasn't a third party involved here, but there potentially was the threat of one. Okay. And that kind of caused the blockage there. Nothing actually happened, but there was definitely the threat of another person, threatening on the periphery here. Also, we got the Death card. Death card representing renewal, rebirth. Again, as I said before, it was the stagnation. It was only doing what you were used to. The blockages, again, renewal, restart, starting something fresh, starting something over, starting something new. That's the blockage. That's the blockage. The refusal to acknowledge, or the slow acknowledgement, rather, that's what needs to happen in order to move forward. Because thus far, we have the Eight of Swords here. The feeling of having one hands tied behind their back. Being marginalized, being trapped, not being able to move out of one situation, in other words. Okay? Recognize victory. Six of Wands. Got to go back to the question. What are the potential blockers? Is someone not having a recognized victory? What does that recognized victory look in the form of? Could be meeting friends, meeting family, showing outward signs of affection out in public. Again, if someone is with someone for a long period of time, two things happen. Either on the one hand, you guys get comfortable with each other, want to show the whole world, or a couple kind of go out, paint the town red together. On the other end of the spectrum is, once the honeymoon is over, somebody, this guy agrees to hold my hand. Now, not so much. There's really not a whole lot of outward shows of affection in public, and that's when there starts to become another divide here. So, right now, you're on the precipice with the Two of Wands, which means that those two examples that I just gave, you're either going to go that way, or you're going to go that way. Thus far, you guys are in the category of, we've been together for a while. I love you. You love me. There's really no need to show outward forms of affection in public. One of you is not too cool with it. All right, and it's beginning to cause a little bit of issues there. They're looking for a recognized victory, and that's what's going on here. So you're either going to go this way, or you're going to go that way. So there's some choices that need to be made here. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Cards. Here we go. So, right off the bat, balance. Definitely needs to be a sense of balance here. A sense of an equal give and take. And that was really the theme across this if we cross this reading, is the fact that there needs to be some balance here. One person's kind of like willing to kind of go out there and explore new territory. The other one's kind of reluctant. But again, in the beginning, as I said, there's this push to kind of push you guys to the next level. Also, perspective is very important here. Okay, and that's why I said that I think that you guys are going to be okay, because because one person's perspective was always like they want more, they need more. The other person's perspective was like, we're cool, we're okay. But that's beginning to shift here. And also, finally, we have specialization, which means that one needs to really focusing in on developing oneself as well. So both you guys individually really need to get a real good sense of self. Where you go with that, maybe meditation, taking quiet walks by yourself. So you're not going to be good with each other if you're not good by yourself, is what I'm trying to say. So you got to get yourself together, get yourself mentally squared away and balanced. Once you're balanced, you can come together with your partner, and you can balance yourself there too. Because balancing yourself with your partner is not exactly the same as balancing yourself when you're right by yourself, okay? Some people, you don't want to be defined by your relationship. You want you guys to be defined in your own right, and when you come together, you guys are looked upon as a power couple. So that's ideally what you want. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down there. A little bit of housekeeping real quick. Supposed to drop that video live. I was having all kinds of technical doodad issues. Thank you so much for you guys reaching out, giving me a heads up on what I need to do, the fact that you had these skills that I require. So I'm definitely going to take you up on that if I do need to help again in the future. However, what I've decided to do here is I'm working on memberships. That was the bigger announcement here. I was working on memberships for my channel, working on dropping 6 days a week, that sort of thing. So I got some emojis being made, the little badges, I guess you call them, and also I'm working on revamping my website and changing up my reading structure a little bit and dropping 6 days a week. So that was the big announcement. A little anticlimactic at this point. I still am going to make a video when that officially gets launched. That's going to be most likely by the end of January, February. So that's what's going on. I'm a little disappointed because I really wanted to get out there, reach and talk to you guys personally. I need to interact with my audience a little bit more. So that's what's going on in this end of the neck of the woods. So I'm going to make this announcement at the end of a couple of these videos. So all you guys, no matter what your sound, will get a chance to see what I'm talking about. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave a link down in the description box. Okay. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel, but more importantly, it really helps the algorithm get my very unique style of tarot reading out there to others to enjoy it as well. So, thank you in advance. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.